All right, what's up, everybody? We're back down at the creek crossing today. The bridge culvert project is on hold until we get clarification on what we need to do from the engineers. So Griffin and Jeff and the boss man's out finishing the road up on that other project we have going on. So that left me and Todd. We come down to the creek crossing down here and see about where he's at, all on that creek line there. All them trees he's got to come out, and about right where he's at now, and so we got to dig down. I think it's a couple foot. Got to make put riprap all through there, and then we're gonna make kind of a hole in here just to help slow the water down, so it kind of ponds, because this ditch here, they collide right there. So just to help slow the water down a little bit. But we got an engineer coming down here this morning to try to get us, make sure everything's laid out right once again, so we don't take off going the wrong direction. So sneak over here and see if I can help Todd out anyway. I hope y'all stay tuned and enjoy the video. So this is the spot we finished up that last Friday. We still got a couple loads of 23s that need to go in here, and same way with that creek crossing over there. And then we'll put DGA over top of it and cap it all off. We gotta have a 8-foot flat bottom and then a 2-to-1 slope going up both sides. We'll line this with fabric. Fill it in with rock. Right now we're just trying to get a rough grade in on what it's going to look like. moved over, cutting our 2-to-1 slope in. We're gonna eyeball it. We'll come up 2 foot off the bottom and then run the 2-to-1. We're in the dozer here. We're gonna go over there and it's that pile that there Todd's working with. We're just gonna take this in and push it around, give him a little more space to work. And somebody got to kill the master on it. All right, hang on. All right, try this again. We have. Let it warm up a little bit and then we'll head on over there and start pushing a little dirt. Right, we got the pile moved around. I was trying to get some video of it, but there ain't no good place to put the phone. I can't hold it and run the dozer at the same time, so that's the pile there. I just moved around to the backside and pushed some dirt off this end, pushing around the backside. Todd's gonna get up on it so he can reach our ditch down in here and get our slope on the side. So, but I'm gonna take me just a little break, probably eat me a little bit of a snack, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, all we're doing is come right down in here, find where our mark was here. We're just gonna reform this edge, or try our best to. Got all the rest of it cut out. Got our slopes in 2 to 1. Getting our keyway dug in now. You gotta be 2 foot deep, 2 foot wide. Well, here we are back. It's the following morning. Show you what we done yesterday. Well, after we got our slopes and everything done right, we had to come up here and dig a 2 foot keyway, 2 foot down, and we laid this fabric in it, filled it back up with soil, packed it with a bucket on the track hoe, then laid our fabric back over top of it. Now, today's plan, I don't know why they wanted that like that, but that's what they called for, so that's what we done. Today's plan, we're gonna put fabric all in this. I'm gonna rip wrap it, so it's gonna be a lot of rock today, a lot of rip wrap today. But Todd's over there grading the road up coming in for the dump trucks. We'll wait for him to get done. We get over here and cut some fabric and get the fabric in the hole, and I guess we'll be waiting on the dump trucks to get here.
Well, I can't dump it. I'm leaning too much.
They still got some in the top. First of all, we got a little bit too big a rock in it. Rock down there is a little too big.
That rock looks better, doesn't it?
A third load of rock. Got rock that size, it don't go too far to a load. So I was mistaken earlier. I thought it was gonna be regular size riprap, but this ain't it. It's the same stuff we put in that hole, the little keyway on the other crossing. 3 27-inch rock. I'm not sure what they classify. Quarries are different in different areas, so all got a different name for it. The upper at the top where he's working at now is going to come all the way up to the stake. It's going to be 2 foot higher than the ground. We'll have to build a dirt berm to back it. As it gets off down in here, the rock won't set as high. It'll be about the top of the fabric or so. On this up here, it's got to be flat in the middle and slopes on the sides where he's at now, and on the side closest to me, it's got to be up 2 foot. And see on that stake right in front of me, it's got an orange paint mark on it. Then it's got to run flat all the way out to about here, and then the slope will start down They'll run down to what they're calling the pool. And then if you can see them orange flags down there, it'll flatten out once it gets down there. And then it has about a 3-foot edge here that's got to go back up before it meets the other creek going this way. And the plan is just, it's going to slow the water down with all the rock in here, so it don't flow as quick as what they say it does, but might just be a little bit of overkill. Well, this is going to take a lot of water to wash them rocks out of there. They don't look very big on camera, but all this will be filled up. It'll be rock just like that is down there. They'll soap it up both sides, be flat in the bottom until we get down here to the very end. Right, this little part, kind of like an add-on, I guess you could say, to the job, but all the dirt that we're taking out, we're going to bring it down to the end of this field right here, and right off front, that blade of the dozer there, we're going to berm it up all the way to right in there, keep it right against the edge of the wood line. I don't know if you can see it. Right down in there, there's a target there, and there's one on down there. The man, I know the guy that owns the place. I'm not sure about the wife, but I know the guy is in the military. I think he's a Green Beret or in the military, and this is their shooting range. This is where they come and shoot at. So that's what we're about to do. We're waiting on the dump truck to come back with another load of rock, and they're going to dump that in the hole down there, and then Todd's going to get on that pile you see there in front of us and start loading him up, and we're going to truck it back here. I'm just going to start dumping it right here in front of the dozer, and I'm just going to start mounting it up and working it over. It's going to be a decent sized mound. So that's what we got going on right now. So right now I'm going to sit here and wait until the dump truck arrives and brings me some dirt. Alright, load number 4. Thought about saying if I could set y'all up somewhere to get some video, but I don't know where I'm gonna set you. And I can't hang on to you and run this thing. It's too difficult. But we're getting it built. You see a little bit of it. We're gonna throw another lift on top of it. Trying to walk it in as best this thing can. coming along fairly good so far. This load here should cap the end of it off, and then we'll be done for the day. I'll get this bladed in and get it walked down a little bit and head on out. I'll show you all what it looks like whenever I get done with it here. Alright, there we go. There's the finished product for right now anyways. To put on top of it. But I'll be for another day, probably tomorrow. That'll do it for all this video. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. We still got plenty of stuff from this site. So y'all come back and check it out and subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. Well, thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one.